Hi everyone, this is Robin. I'm here to show you what I made. This is new, I just made that this morning. I'll show you that in a minute. I showed you guys this last night. This is one of Kelly's Rolodex cards. And on it, I used her button. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting is not really good. There we go. And her glassine bag. And if I take this out, you can see, well, kind of you can see the colors that I did on it, probably at that angle. I did the same thing I did with the other glassine bag. I started off with Vintage Photo, Distressed Inks, went around it, and then I tried to pick up the colors in this photo, if you can see that. And this little thing right here, I don't know if you can see it, is actually iridescent bead string. Oh, my lighting's terrible. Maybe you can see a little bit there. If I can go up, there you go. It was impossible to glue down. I tried 3 different glues trying to get that to stay on. Finally, I tried my E6000 glue. I put it on the dress and I let it stay there for like a couple minutes, and I kind of blew on it to get it real sticky, and then I was finally able to put that on. Oh, it was awful. And I have a little tag that goes in here. There we go. It's got a little ball pin with a little bow. When you go like this, you'll see some of Kelly's ribbon right here. This is also a bow that was in her kit for March, for the March design team. And right here, I made a tiny little envelope. I hope I can get him out. He is so tight in there. There we go. Let's see if I can get him in. I was looking for really tiny little writing so that from a distance it looks like it's addressed to somebody and there's a stamp on it and a return address. So I was thinking, and then I thought, oh, I have, let me see if I can find it. It's right here. I have the little Sears Roebuck catalog, and in it are all the ads, but they're miniaturized. And if you look at the little tiny writing right here, excuse my hands, I was just doing all the crafting in there, got glue all over them. So I thought if I cut something out like that, maybe it would look like, I don't know, an address and a return address. So I tried it, and I think it turned out pretty good from a distance anyways. It looks like it is. And I made a baby card from a distance. Again, this could be like, you know, a sentiment on the front. It's just got a piece of Kelly's green ribbon from her shop, Bygones Variety shop, and I put a little love in XOXO, and then, you know, you can't see it, but it's actually, you know, some little words from the catalog. But, you know, use your imagination. You know, it can just say, you know, happy birthday, whatever. So that was kind of fun making that last night. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. They just started again. They've been real barky today. I don't know why. There's nothing outside to bark at all. So I was really happy with the way this turned out. On the back, I put some coffee stain paper that has some lines on it if someone wanted to journal. You could also put this in a book and make it, you know, a tuck spot if you wanted to. But I thought it turned out so cute. And I'm glad you can't see my desk because it is a mess. It's terrible. This I worked on today. Now, the new people in our group wonder what the wall of inspiration is. This was inspired from a wall of inspiration tag that I received. Let me get it. It's right here on my bulletin board. This is it. This is absolutely gorgeous. And she put a little, this was made by Kim. Put a little thing in here with some paper in it. She's got a little key. And I was inspired by it. You can see the lace behind it and a pretty flower and an envelope. I thought, I'm going to try to make that. So what I did is I made a bigger version. I used file folders, and I get my file folders at Family Dollar. I think you get like 10 in a pack for $1. You can't go wrong. It always makes a great base, something sturdy to put something under. And I made 2 pieces, and I took them to the sewing machine and I sewed around it, and it formed a little pocket. And then I took my, I think it's 1.5 inch or my 2-inch chompers, and I chomped out a little area right here. And I'm working on using layers. I'm not very good at layers. I'm still working on it. It's not one of my strong points. But I got some of this paper. This paper is Tracie Fox paper. I ripped it up, glued it on the back. I also edged it. I then got some of this lace that I got from Joni Foster. Thank you, Joni. This is part of a wedding dress that Kelly had in her shop for Luckily the Irish. I had a video on it, and I showed everybody what I got. It was hard to cut, you know, but you can't hang on, right? You know, you got to use what you get. So I cut it up, and I inked it a little bit to make it look old, and I put it as the second layer. And then what I did, well, I put a little square of green here. But I also got my stamp out, my script stamp, and I stamped it this way and that way. And then, like this one, I thought, well, I'll put a layer of flowers on. So I found this flower, and I have stickles on it, and I'm trying not to touch them because it takes forever for them to dry. So I'm not touching them. I also added this flower that Kelly has in her shop. I inked it up a little bit, and then this little wooden piece is also in her shop. It says handmade. I thought that was really cute. And then I make these little envelopes. They're not great or anything. They're just, you know, I just cut them out, put them together, and I put a little piece of, you know, coffee dyed paper in there. I don't know. I think I want to keep it open. And then I put a little gem right there. I also have, and you probably can't see it, a little key here. I had the hardest time putting this stuff in this little hole here because it wasn't big enough, and I had all this stuff I wanted to put through it. I was going to put some fabric around it, or a thread. You put thread around it, and then sometimes you can pull it through. I couldn't even pull it through. So I gave up, and what I did is I put the string parts in first, and they went through, and then I tied this to it in the bow. And it turned out all right. Not exactly what I wanted, but it turned out all right. But I have a little key right here. And on the inside, I put a little card. This is a Tusami Rose card. And I put a little pull on it, and I have these little rosebuds, and I used it to cover up the staples in the back, and I haven't inked up the back at all yet. But yeah, I had a fun time doing this, and I'm having fun using Kelly's stuff from her shop. You can find all of her goodies in her shop at Bygones Variety Shop and Etsy. And I'll let you go. I think what I'm going to do is do some cleaning in my house, which I have to do because it's like Monday. And then I'm going to make a wall of inspiration tags for others. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.